What's up, guys? So, I wrote a few things, but I got plenty to say. This topic is about how women dress. Why men. My thoughts on a man having an opinion about how a woman dress. Okay, let's start off the wife thing, right? Um, if she's not your wife, you have no say. You have no word. You can't speak on none of that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna play no mind game when you're dealing with a real woman. No woman's gonna play that mind game with you. I was gonna marry you, and you didn't thought about it. You didn't do it. So your opinions on what you believe in traditionally doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? Child smithing. Now, when we talk about, I feel like a mother should wear this and this and then the other, and you're a mother now, so you should not be. Okay, well, let me ask you this question, okay? Are you a father to the child or the mother? And before y'all misogynistic men get on here talking about, well, you sound like a woman with daddy issues. No, it's the truth. Because think about it. It sounds kind of sick if you look at it from a logical perspective. For you to think that you can be a father to the mother of your child to the point where you try to compare how you take care of the child versus how you can direct the mother of the child. Like, we don't go through postpartum depression. We don't gotta worry and stress for the rest of our life, though. We just supposed to look like an old ass, saggy ass fucking hag till we sick and wither away. That's what you're telling me. Because if we go according to what you want, and let me tell you fellas something, if we knew that that's the type of time you were on, we would never sleep with you. And I think y'all knew that. Okay? Now, if you're dealing with a woman that's in the spotlight, she's in a position, right, to uplift other people, or she's in a position where she has to encounter with the opposite sex or anything like that, and you don't like that, then maybe you need to stick in your area, if you catch my drift. In other words, she can't take you with her. So when she hit the jackpot, you can't ride on that train, baby. You had a problem. Think about the story that just came to my motherfucking head. The little red hen, the cow, the dog, the cat, nope, the duck didn't even want to help that hen make that bread. But when it was time to eat, I want to eat. I'm hungry. Ooh, that smell good. You complain the whole way through, but then when that check come in, it's a problem. Or let me use this for an example. When a nigga that hustle, woman sit there and complain, well, you been out all night, I know you been fucking around, but when you drop that motherfucking rack on that motherfucking bed and say, baby, let's go shopping. Here's for the bills. Here's for the rent. You want her to stop complaining in. So y'all gotta look at the situation for what it is. When you staying up late night and you working, whether it's on the phone or anything, and your gal got a problem with what you doing, but when that money come in, you want her to be quiet. You want her to be quiet while you getting the money. So why y'all playing the role like, oh, it's a problem about what she... First of all, she can't make no money being unattractive. And what's attractive to you may not be attractive to her, because she can't bring out her best features or the best qualities of herself when she's under your control instead of the way that she want to be, which is free. You pulling her against her will. That's how you met her. You knew she was confident. You knew she was loving. You knew she had a fire ass personality, and that was the qualities about her that you love. And then you got behind them closed doors and you laid up with her, and you were like, damn, I like your body too, baby. You knew that. Your woman looking too good. When you met her, she was snatched. When you met her, her personality was on fleek. When you met her, she was everything you ever wanted. That's why, ladies, you got to be careful. And I learned this the hard way. Be careful who you entertain when you're not at your best. Be careful who you entertain when you're not at your best. But even then, if that person still wants to be in your life when you are at your best, be careful about how to react or how to respond to certain things that you do when you feeling yourself. Because those are the same ones, if they get to complaining about how you look and you know you look good and people giving you compliments, those are the same ones that complain about your weight if you gain it. They'll go tell the next bitch, yeah, I couldn't be with her because, you know, she was gaining weight. I can't be with her. But she was having this acne, or she was breaking out in. Oh, I couldn't be with her because she was looking all this and that and the other. I couldn't be with her because of that. She wasn't taking care of herself. Don't be the same. That's narcissistic motherfucking energy all day long. They was waiting on her to be low-hanging fruit, which is a narcissistic term. When you looking dried up, busted. You know how fruit look like when it's just hanging and it's been ripe? They expected her to be like that so they'll have some type of substance or something to use to get you in the bed with them. So you got to be careful, ladies, when y'all be thinking y'all saving the day. Quit saving these hoes, because that's what it is. You saving a paying-ass nigga. And all they need is your insecure ass to be right there on the sideline. But when that woman find out about you, and if she's insecure, all it's going to be is, oh, you a home wrecker. Oh, you this. And now you like, nah, bitch, you was looking like this. No, you had a nigga. Oh, no, bitch, but I been with him and he been with me and this and any other. And no, and he just sitting on the, yeah, these bitches fighting over me and shit. I done fuck both these bitches. Yeah. And when they get through arguing, the one they win, yeah, I'm going to go and fuck her to calm her down. I'm going to make her feel good real quick. You know what I'm saying? Get her, calm her down. Knock her back down a peg or two. Get her to trust me again. And then I'm going to go back and fuck her too. And then I'm going to make it seem like she just can't let me go type shit. And then eventually I'm going to get them two to fall in love. And I'm be like, I'm in love with both of y'all. And then I win both wins. Yes, baby, it gets deep. Yes, it gets deep. It's because they're insecure themselves. Go potty. It's because they're insecure themselves. They don't feel good unless you feel less. You gotta be careful with them type of motherfuckers because you can't eat from them. I've learned, and this is from a spiritual perspective. You know what I'm saying? You don't eat from motherfuckers that don't like you. And just because he fucking you, don't mean he like you. He don't like you if he still entertaining another bitch. He don't like you if he got a problem with what you wearing. He don't like you like that. And the way a woman can piss a man off is unmatched to when a woman is hurt from what a man do to her. It's unmatched. A man will hold on to some shit for years. I don't give a fuck if he trying to be cool with her. I don't care. He'll act like everything good until he want to do what he want to do. Then he ready to bring up that bullshit that you suppressed yourself for him for. As soon as you say, yeah, baby, you... And he kept going on and on and on and on. He got your ass because now he know what to use just to get you to shut the fuck up while he go do what the hell he want to do like a paying ass nigga. Real talk. Ready to call you an embarrassment. Don't want to barely help you with no motherfucking bills. But the little time that he did give you a little something, he just knew. That was the end all be all. He ain't got to help you for the rest of your life. He helped you that one time. He ain't gotta help you no more. You supposed to keep giving to him until there was nothing left for you. And ladies, you gotta be careful what you are agreeing to, because that's a verbal contract when it comes down to a relationship. You know you don't agree with that person. Stand on what the fuck you saying. Stand on that shit. Because let me tell you something. Y'all sit there and tell these, yeah, you right. You know deep down inside you knew you didn't have a problem with what you had on. But they had a problem with it. But you were gullible, and because you basically being gullible and naive because you want to show how much you love them. First, love yourself. Love yourself. You didn't have a problem with what you had on. And I'm not starting shit, because let me tell you something. I've been through this shit before too. And yes, I'm a married woman. Even though I say I'm single, yeah, because I'm separated. But let me tell you something. He played that same motherfucking game with me too. Oh, I deleted the lie. But you had me. The good thing I was bad as a motherfucker. I had lesser weight then. But with that same outfit where I'm shaking my ass in my yard, you want to make it seem like, oh, you're a wife. It's a problem. But you had me on live, embarrassing me, calling me all type of hoes when I was only fucking you, struggling with you, and every damn thing else. Go sit down. I was doing all that with you. But it's a problem because I'm happy. And I'm not in your vicinity. So now you want to be traditional. Y'all ladies, y'all need to know when somebody playing mind games with you so they can control you. Because once something is on the internet, I don't give a fuck if they delete it. Once it's on the internet, it's on the internet forever. It's up there forever. So if you confident and you love yourself, hey, be confident and love your fucking self. Don't worry about that shit. And as far as they trying to, or you a mother, okay, you a father. So guess what? Have more structure and discipline to know when to speak up about something and be a father to the child and not me. Understand your role before you can start giving directions. People use that, oh, you're a mother thing just to have a reason to do what the fuck they want to do. Because a lot of times men be trying to compete with the woman because of her status. And the reason why I keep shouting, y'all better be careful who you eat from, because let me tell you something. Motherfucker tried that shit with me. Oh, I'm a cook for you. I tell me I ate that shit up, baby. I'm eating that fuck out that motherfucking food. I said, you want some? No, I'm good. He knows I'm eating seconds. Like he looking at me. He watching me eat. He fucked up in the head. Like, what the hell going on? He turned around and ate that motherfucker down and threw his motherfucking stomach out. I already knew what's up, bitch. You tried to poison me, ho. You should have threw up every fucking thing out your damn stomach. That motherfucker threw up so bad, he threw up blood. People will try you on that type of time. Y'all better listen to me. So I'm gonna wrap this up because I feel like I think I done knocked out everything. But ladies, if you love yourself, you know what I'm saying, you know you confident. He got what you, trusting you. He should continue to trust you. You ain't giving no reasons. You shouldn't be trying to suppress yourself because of his insecurities, because that's all that is. That's all that is. If he, let me tell you something, a confident man ain't worried about his confident woman. Let me say that again. A confident man ain't worried about his confident woman. I'm telling you guys, nothing pissed me off more to know that you fine. I'm talking about, it's some men out there that is sexy, fine, attractive. I'm talking about, oh my God, you is so fucking fine. You sexy as a motherfucker. Look at you. You just, God just put you to, well, but I instantly got just to them because of the way they think. Just because of the way they think. Like, how you this fine and you can get any woman you want, but you think like a scum? That's so unattractive. Like, a person is, because let me tell you, value is really up here. It's like, why? It's like, why are you trying? It's like it's like you can tell that they had to fight a lot at some point in time in their life because of how they think. Like, they attractive, but they gotta think less than themselves. Like, they gotta think $2 when they gotta think with a $2 mind frame when they got the kind of power to have $1 million in their bank account, but they don't see it because they were too busy trying to impress motherfuckers that was jealous of them. And now they bring this $2 ass mentality to you, and you like, you fine, but you tempted, but you ain't worth fucking with. You gonna bring me down. We can do this together, but I don't want to. I'm gonna be broke. Serious note, like, you know, fellas, and I'm gonna talk to the fellas too. Like, your confidence is sexy. But what makes a man more sexually attractive is when he knows it. And I mean, like, not just from the subconscious, but I'm talking about from a perspective of just the way you think. Even if you ain't got it, you got the mentality like, I can get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about, I've seen a lot of good looking fellas because of they way of believing how a woman should be due to old mentality, like on some Color Purple ass shit. Like, mister, you're not attractive unless you look like shit. It's not a particular uniform mothers should wear. It's not a particular uniform a wife should wear. It's not a uniform to that. It's never that. Because in that case, if we could tell y'all, what we would tell y'all, don't wear no fucking sweatpants outside the house. Because we could see your print. Stop wearing basketball shorts. Wear some tighty whities. We would tell y'all that. Put a cup down there or something. Reason why I know what it is because literally I have been on both sides of the fence. Like I said, I'm not the jealous type, but I had a phase of that because let me tell you something. Jealousy starts from one person that is contagious. When one person start getting jealous and you know you're not the jealous type and they get jealous, first you think it's love. You think it's, oh, he just care about me. He cares about me because that's your pain talking because you didn't get that growing up. So you assume that his controlling tactic on what you should do subconsciously for like what you wear, they think like, oh, he just care about me. And then he start entertaining other women and you start getting jealous about what he doing. And you like, I know I'm not like that. So where is this all coming from? And before you know it, you can't even recognize yourself in the mirror because you done allow this person to pour this toxic energy inside of you and say, oh, it's love. It's because I care about you. That's why it's important to heal from a lot of childhood wounds before you really just get in a relationship because let me tell you, those type of men scope women with confidence. They looking for a woman with confidence to break them down. You got men out there that's like that. I can take her down. Don't worry. Yeah, she say all that now till I get in her head. You got men like that that's like that. And before you know it, you in the middle of some shit you ain't even bargained for. That's why it's important to just love yourself and know when some shit ain't sounding right to you. You understand what I'm saying? Because you'll be surprised how much you have avoided a domestic situation, because that's exactly what it turns into. Let me tell you, a man only go as far as you let them. So if you let him get so far that he can get in your head, that he can become a father in your life, because that little girl inside has not healed from the time that your actual father have not really just stepped in like he was supposed to, then guess what? You are in grave danger of somebody that can possibly kill you, because that person has a way of thinking, and he's not going to change that until you change. And either he going to accept you for who you are, or he going to leave you alone. But with your confidence, you're not going to care anyway. Because an insecure man going to try whatever he can to make you think that there's nobody else outside of him. That's what he's going to do. Because he know there's more outside of him. That's why he had a problem with what you had on. That's why he had a problem with you dancing. That's why he had a problem with all of that. He had a problem because he knew there was a man out there that didn't care about that when it came down to you. And he was going to take good care of you. And he knew he wasn't going to be shit to you. He knew that. So he wants you to feel insecure. And most men, when they know you strong, they get some help. They find a group of insecure people to help them break you down until you strong arm yourself through that shit. And now they gotta start telling lies. Now they want you dead, because now it's like, if I can't have you, can nobody have you type shit. How dare you be this confident? You probably only met this person the last 3 years of your life, and you were probably about 45 years old, and you met this person last 3 years of your life. The other people knew how confident he was, and here he come thinking that he knew you all your life, and he feel like he control the rest of your life. That is not God in your life. He is not God in your life. You love yourself. I spent a lot of time trying to ignore a lot of things when it came down to certain things, when it come down to myself or what I was going through, until I got the confidence to stand up and say, you know what? If I don't get out, I'm going to catch a fucking charge. I'm going to catch a charge. You start having dark thoughts about a person, you need to get the fuck out. You need to get out. Because it's fucking with your psyche. And let me tell you something. When you get to that point, that's what they want. Of course they don't want to die. They just want you crazy enough so they can put you in a mental institute or have you locked up and say, baby, I'm going to get you out, so they can go entertain the next bitch. They're going to feed her. They're going to wine and dine that bitch with your money. And then turn around. I'm telling you the truth. And then I'm going to get you out, and you 2-3 weeks in, somebody else got to come bond your ass out. But as long as they got you locked away, they got something to tell their lawyers. Oh, they was crazy anyway. They not qualified to be a wife. They not qualified to be a mother. They unstable. That's the name. That's the game. That is the game, honey. They do that. They want you to think that you was already going to lose it ahead of time, until you lose your mind, and then they have something. They wanted to do it like that. That's why I got on here and I said, let me go and say this, because if a motherfucker come to my house with that bullshit, I don't give a fuck with it. And I told you, leave me alone, and you ain't getting it. No lawyer can't help you. It's not going to be a lawyer that's going to be able to help you, because I verbally said this shit on here. I verbally said that I've literally seen this shit. Some will go as far, let's just say you were just on drugs, you struggled with drugs or something like that, and you went and got some help. Some of them will go as far to try to slide that same drug, wean yourself off of, back into your food. And then stress you the fuck out. And all of a sudden you got the urge to get back on that drug that you just healed from. You just got yourself out of. And now you got the itch. You got that, you fiending for that particular drug. Whole time it was in your system because they done slid it in your fucking food. And all they need to do is stress you out hard enough to put you back on it so they can have more leverage to go back and report it to their motherfucking lawyers. Shit gets deep around this bitch. You got more men pan ass niggas. I should say ban bitch ass niggas. You got trying to tell you. You got that type of shit going on. Because they're insecure. They haven't healed from the time that their father wasn't in their life. So a woman told them how a woman should be. And they have been going off of that for a long time. It's no different from you meet a guy and he had 10 sisters. And he said, I know all about women. And then he said, okay, I know about women having cycles and stuff like that. Okay, there's two sides to that. You got the type that know about women, but they'll tell you, hey, I know about women, but I don't know everything because I know y'all. And then you got men out there be like, I know everything about a woman. You stay away from them because they don't nobody know everything about a person. People change rapidly, especially every 10 years. Everything is subject to change. Change is inevitable. And stay away from the type of man that sit there and tell you, oh, I done figured you out. I hate that fucking saying. I done figured you out. Figured you out. You know what that tell me? That means you were a predator. Those are terms of a predator. That means he has been studying you. He has been studying you enough so that he know what to do, when to plan, and how to plan to hurt you. He's not trying to get to know you. He just wanted to know enough. He's not thinking long term with you. He's looking for something to control so he can feel more masculine. Stay away from them type of people. Stay the fuck away from them. That's a red flag. I done figured you out. Stay away from type of men that feel like if they posting all type of pistols and shit, and then talking about they want to talk to you, you stay the fuck away from them. Because let me tell you something. Either I'm going to love you or I'm going to fear you. If I fear you, I'm not going to love you. There's two different emotions you ever going to have in life. If I got to fear you, I'm never going to love you. I'm never going to love you. I don't give a fuck what you do to me. I don't care what the fuck you do for me. If I got to fear you, I'm never going to love you. Period. So, I'm going to wrap it up. I hope y'all got something out of that. I'm at the roll. Y'all know I'm very eccentric. Very, very eccentric. Y'all can tell. Because I'm not the type of person that just kind of do a whole... if I step out, baby, I'm fine as fuck. But outside of that, I'm more laid back. Just kind of in my own little zone or whatever. I have my own way of what I consider cute. You know what I'm saying? But, I feel like you can't be your best self if you're not if you're not wearing what you want to wear. You can't be your true sexy without feeling confident. You don't need nobody's opinion on how you should dress. You got that under control. If they got a problem, then don't give them no pussy. Just that simple. You better give your pussy a choice. Oh, you got a problem with what I got? I ain't got to fuck with you. Fuck. Period. You got a problem? I bet somebody ain't. I bet somebody else won't move the fuck around. Hell, I look like stress not one. And there's plenty out here, but if you fine, you look good. Oh, you, Alright. Alright. I tell you, they're not the end of the world. One sit there and criticize you, they gonna be one long ass nigga. One long ass pan ass nigga. They gonna get tired. They gonna get tired of trying to sell the same damn dream. And they gonna miss you. And then they gonna be like, well, I thought you was gonna wait on me. That's how they look. I thought you was gonna wait on me forever. I thought we was this forever. Nah, pan ass nigga, I ain't fucking with you because you think I'm supposed to do what you say and not as you do. And you around here fucking around, sleeping around, doing the fuck you want to do. And then you got the entertaining, and you thought you was just gonna pick me up after you done dog somebody else out because they didn't do what you say. And then you gonna bring that little ugly ass shit over here. Get your ass on. I ain't with this shit. Goodbye. Ignore. And you got men out there that spend their time, they wake up every morning just to see what type of fucked up shit to say to a woman. This shit so gay to me, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie. The main one, oh, here she go, using the gay cop. But why are you doing that feminine? Why do you take feminine action about that? Why the way she wear her lashes a problem to you? Do you wear lashes? You know how to put them on? Why the way she wear her hair is an issue to you? Why her facial structure is not yours? Why would you want somebody to look like you? Why would you want somebody to... Why is the way she talk a problem to you? Like, why she? Y'all don't even got the same body parts. When I talk about the gentle area, like genitalia, like I hope I said that right, but you know what I'm saying. Like, why? It's my personal opinion. I feel like if you gonna critique something, critique a man who wanna be like a woman. I don't think they're gonna let you because they gonna whoop your ass. But you know what I'm saying. But that's something because y'all are the same thing. You're but you can actually tell a transgender male how to be a woman because you know how you like your women. But you can't tell a woman how to be a woman because she's already that. That's why I think that shit's suspect. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I can see you doing that but they ain't gonna let you do it because they're gonna beat your ass. But you feel like you can do that to a woman because you feel like they weaker, but they're a woman though. So how you gonna tell a woman how to be a woman? It would make more sense to tell a man who want to be a woman how to put their lashes or how to wear certain or how to wear their hair or I don't know, but I just feel like that shit a little suspect if you ask me. But you can choose to not believe me, or you can walk around with this big ass sign saying I'm suspect and nobody ever said anything to you. Because let me tell you, just because somebody ain't said it in your face, that don't mean they ain't saying it behind your back. I'm just the type of person that tell you in your face. You get mad at me, you can hate me for life, but I'm telling you, what it gonna take? A complete stranger from another side to tell you, hey bro, that's a little suspect. I'm gonna tell you the real. And people get mad at me for being honest. I don't understand. Like, only you think like that. Okay, only me gonna tell you that. Oh, why she gaining so much weight? Man, if your meat, I'm gonna wrap this shit up right here. Okay? Cause let me tell you something. If it's reaching, her weight don't mean nothing. If you were strong, her weight don't mean nothing. Because let me tell you something. I question men who do that. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna cap to you. Coming from a woman with options. Coming from a woman with thick woman with options. I'm telling you. That shit don't sound right. You ain't gotta believe me. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Just cause you know me. Some of y'all know me. And y'all be like, nah, I ain't know that. Okay. But you talking to a woman with options though.